So we'll start up here in the scapula shoulder area. So this big meaty shoulder muscle right here, this is the deltoid muscle, okay? Right here is the scapular spine. The muscle above the scapular spine is the supraspinatus. This whole muscle under the scapular spine here, that's the infraspinatus. Okay? Under the infraspinatus right here is the teres minor. Under that is the teres major. Okay? Now, on the arm, upper arm, there's only 4 muscles. The first is the biceps brachii. Deep to the biceps brachii is the brachialis. Now, you don't have to remove the biceps to see it. You can see the brachialis here or here without removing the biceps brachii. So brachialis. Okay? Now, this thin muscle up here next to the biceps brachii, that's the coracobrachialis. And then this piece, and this piece. So all of these, that's the triceps brachii on the posterior side of the upper arm. Now in the forearm, I always start with the biggest muscle right here. This muscle comes from the arm, inserts on the wrist, on the radius side where your thumb is. That's brachioradialis. Next to the brachioradialis, you have these muscles coming from the lateral epicondyle, and those are all extensors. This one's called the extensor carpi radialis longus because it comes from the lateral epicondyle. It's an extensor. It inserts on the wrist on the radius side, so carpi radialis, and it's the longer of 2 muscles that do that. So this is extensor carpi radialis longus. The little one next to it is extensor carpi radialis brevis. Okay. Next is an extensor that goes to the digits or the fingers. That's the extensor digitorum. Skip the little baby one here. This muscle here is the extensor carpi ulnaris. It inserts on the wrist on the pinky side. Okay. If you continue to rotate, the next muscle is not coming from that lateral epicondyle at all. It's coming from the medial epicondyle. The muscles from the medial epicondyle are flexors. So this is a flexor carpi ulnaris. Okay. Keep rotating. The muscle next to the flexor carpi ulnaris, you'll see go to the palm of the hand. That's palmaris longus. Keep going. The next muscle goes to the wrist on the radius side. So this is flexor carpi radialis. The last muscle in the forearm doesn't go to the wrist at all. This is the pronator teres. Okay.